and all the hipsters, all the, those chubby green-haired tundra Wookiees. They want to have abortions, but no one will sleep with them. You know those? You're doing it because you're a filthy communist, and you're trying to unravel our society. What? Say it isn't so. Oh, it's so, folks. The Kevin Downey Jr. podcast.
It's so Kevin Downey Jr.
It's so B. It's so free. It's so stay free, folks. A big night. Gino back, of course. We're a team now. Look at us. We're like Siamese twins.
I just invite myself to the studio. I'm going to start popping up on every show because I have nowhere to be. Because I'm so bad at streaming on YouTube. Like I just find a studio and I'm like a parasite. You have a show? Yeah, I'd love to. I didn't ask you.
You're going to be on. You'll just be picking it back. Hey, guys. Oh, is this a podcast? Oh.
Wait till I show up on the Patriots podcast in a wig. Hi. I'm transitioning, hopefully, into someone entertaining. No. Back to you, buddy.
Not today.
Not today.
Folks, we're going to do a lot of fun stuff. We think we have someone calling in. We're not sure. That's a mystery.
Somebody called and asked if I had Prince Albert in a can.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said, of course. And he told me to let him out because he was suffocating. And then they called and asked if I had 10-pound balls. And I'm like, this isn't a bowling alley. Can we do this all day?
We can do it all day. We don't need to get to this material we've prepared.
Stop letting me show up here. Change the locks. They're idiots.
You live here and we all know it.
I know. I could. That's the next stop.
Gino hangs from the rafters like a vampire man. He just, oh, is there a podcast?
You call it the America First Warehouse. I call it Plan B. Anyway.
Folks, so much to get to. We're going to jump on some videos. We're going to talk about the shooting. Shooting in, was it Minneapolis?
You're not going to believe this. It was the same place and the same mayor that put 4 cops in jail for letting a guy OD on fentanyl. And by guy, I mean colored fella. I don't care. I don't care. It's the same place, and you're not going to believe it, because the cops were, once again, by the same guy, Mayor Jacob Fry, told to stand down.
Stand down, folks.
Anyway, yeah, is that a teaser enough?
Don't help ICE, whatever you do. And then, you know what? While you're doing that, we're going to have Tampon Tim walk around saying they're Nazis, and they're the Gestapo, and they're the KGB,
yeah.
And Trump. Did you see him? I don't think we have it today. There's a great video. Tampon Tim Walsh, he knows he's going down. And he goes, well, I'm not going to run again, but I'm going to fight. And I'm going to fight against Trump, because Trump is the reason everything is happening. We're going to fight against Trump. And I've got something that I can't. You know, let's do that one.
Please.
Let's open with that one.
Let's pretend that we have a rigorous schedule that we're veering from.
All right, Bill, can we do I don't want to give it away. Someone blaming their problems on Trump and racism.
I bet I know this.
Yes, everyone, folks. On the left, when things don't go your way, it's Trump. It's racism. It's white supremacy. You know,
people talk about black women being obese. I hate it.
That's not it.
Because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create.
Yeah.
We are living in the Trump era. And look, those policies kill our people. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism.
Yeah, she's talking about being fat. Let's watch that one again.
Start from the beginning. It's a very fine place to start in case we missed it.
Watch this, woman.
Black women being obese. I hate it.
Do not say black women are obese.
To blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create.
A set of conditions.
We are living in the Trump era.
A set of Twinkies.
Those policies kill our people. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body
not our fault.
Change our metabolism. It's literally
the
Dodgers. Racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
The diet don't work for you. You know what works? Don't eat so much, you cow. Don't eat so much.
You know what I do when I'm stressed out? When I'm under a lot of stress, a lot of times I'll lose my appetite. Not a problem for her. Okay. This can't be any more well-timed, and by well-timed, I mean poorly timed for people that want to be victims, okay? Because it just came out, I can't think of when, today! Today.
What happened today, Gino?
Today, RFK Jr. basically said that while you're blaming Trump, it was everyone that came before him that lied to us, that said you need to eat breakfast cereal and all kinds of wheat and processed grains in the first thing in the morning, so you get fat and you get chronic disease. When it's amazing how it's just common sense. Nutrient-dense foods, not dense idiots like her, are the healthiest things. And fruits, raw fruits and vegetables fight disease more than most prescription medications. It's incredible. Yet this woman, and then I'll say one more thing, is blaming Trump for being fat. And one more thing that is all the rage because it works, not just intermittent fasting, a word not familiar to her, fast. But if you know what you could do to lose weight and get healthy? Stop eating.
Stop eating.
36 hours in, your body starts eating its own fat. Yeah. It starts to use autophagy, which eats the dead cells and fucking nourishes your body. It's insane. But this woman is like, you know why I'm fat? Why not? Trump. Oh, not Trump. Trump and racism.
Racism made me fat. Now, Gina, I take issue with one thing. You said the woman was dense. According to my Pornhub searches, she's thick. With 2 C's, no K. She's thick. She's a thick woman.
So instead of using the CDC or medical information, you choose Pornhub to get your medical information. I like it. A lot of good doctor porn on there.
Gino, in your rant, it kind of occurs to me you might be insinuating there's some sort of link between big pharma and big agriculture, like
as opposed to that woman who's missing the link.
She ate it. She ate the racist link.
I hope my brother's watching because he's like, how does he do it? How does he just make it terrible every time? Anyway, go on. Yes.
So you're saying there's a link between big agriculture and big pharma? Like, hey, I know, you guys give them crap food and it'll make them sick. Okay, and then you charge them lots of money to get healthy and we'll all make money.
Yeah. It really is. I don't know why. Probably because it's the last book I read because my brain doesn't process words anymore. But everyone needs to read the book Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, or at least familiarize yourself with it, because what it basically says is we all are born with these gut instincts that will tell us, like, you don't have to look stuff up. I mean, don't get me wrong.
She was born with several gut instincts. Man, oh man.
If I may.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one.
It's not shocking that I'm spending so many weekends not in a comedy club lately. Spending those weekends somewhere else. But
I mean, that's the book, and it's like they try and convince us all out of our common sense. They try and scare us and be like, oh, that's not going to work. I don't know what this angle is, but I kind of love it. I dig it. They try and convince us that, no, we're right, and don't trust your common sense. And people are starting to believe it.
Yep.
And the simple fact is, so you're saying raw fruits and vegetables from the earth are healthier than processed foods, and you're telling me that even though we evolved 500 million years and we're still here, it was just a stroke of luck the first 4.999 billion million whatever because we needed the vaccines. Thank God we got here in time to invent vaccines. No.
Gino, let me ask you something. Why do you hate black people so much that it makes them fat? You voted for Trump.
I'm going to tell you something.
It's your fault.
I hate stupid people. If my hatred made people fat, there'd be so many people in the comedy industry. There'd be so many people. There'd be one person in my family that would be morbidly obese.
So, folks, the next time you're thinking about saying something racist, remember, you're making someone fat. You're making someone unhealthy.
Every time you scream the N-word, a black person's cholesterol gets a comma.
Gino, is it racist for me to call her a salad dodger? Oh, there's a salad. Hold on. Not today.
Not today, Satan. I mean salad.
Not today, devil lettuce.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
lettuce go get some pie.
If I may, salad bars are the bars you won't find her behind.
Folks, we're just getting started on the Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
I don't know what they're doing with the cameras, but these angles are insane. I don't know if it's a mistake or they're artsy, but I love them. Sorry, buddy.
We had sort of that Batman thing going on. Remember they turned the camera sideways?
It's like when you're trying to sound really intellectual and they take you from the side like you don't know. It's
as I was saying, maybe the 14th.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe they're trying to make us look.
There we are.
If I shoot Gene from the side, he'll sound intelligent. Hey, doofus head faces.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a way people can like chat with us right now? I don't think there is. YouTube, maybe?
Bro, I'll open the door.
No, I don't mean that way.
Yeah. Like I could check. I'll check the YouTube, see if anyone's in the chat. Sure, throw it in the chat because I always put the link out for the YouTube. And I gotta tell you, I've been trying to get the people at this fantastic warehouse to really embrace the. It's a different camera.
They're making me fat with the camera angles.
Bill loves screwing with us. I'm trying to get them to really embrace the YouTube here because this is a network on its own. Yeah. It really is. All the shows that are on, it'd be fantastic. But I'll check the chat while we're going. So what were you saying, buddy?
You called me white boy?
Yeah, you should be skinnier now. I called you white boy.
Folks, we're just getting into it. I think we have someone zooming in later to talk about the big goings on here at the warehouse. This weekend, it's General Flynn's Stay Awake America Tour. And you can go to stayawakeamerica.com for tickets. You're not going to want to miss this. And they're speaking about everything. Human trafficking, big fat people who get fat when Gino calls them names.
When I'm losing money on an NBA game, what are you talking about?
You know, I'll tell you this much. I really contributed to get people getting fat when I was about 8. And my grandmother liked Brazilian nuts. That's not what she called them.
No. A fantastic type of toe, at any rate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just getting started. We're going to rip apart some liberals today.
Yeah, and during the break, please, people, do not try and stand in the way of an ICE protest with your SUV. For the love of God, people, please.
So you think this hippie did it on purpose?
As the story unfolds, and I saw the video. I think it really is FAFO, fuck around and find out. It really is. She's like, oh, I'm going to be part of the solution. And then when they called her out and they ran to the car and said, get the fuck out. She's like, I got to get out of here. And she pulled forward. There was a cop there. And I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She swerved to miss him. Mm-hmm. But the guy's like, he'd been driven it before. He's like, not again. 3, 2, tell him.
We'll be right back. Hold on.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just 2 entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Hey, fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America, from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round 2. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of humility.
They let us back for more? Have they not been watching us?
Why should they be different from anyone else?
Now, Gino, let me ask you something.
Sir.
We just saw a woman get shot, political reasons, again, Minneapolis. So let's talk a moment about Mrs. George Floyd, who just got perforated on the mean streets of Minneapolis.
Yes.
They're going to make her a hero, right?
They're going to try. Obviously, it's all about dividing the country. And what can you say about the Mayor Jacob Fry? Again, if you haven't seen the fall of Minneapolis, it's on Rumble. If you haven't, I'd say watch it, but then you're going to be mad at me because this was inevitable. This was inevitable when you put 4 innocent cops in jail for following the handbook to the letter. To the letter, and then a mayor, forgive me, giving up the police precinct. They nearly died, and then cops saying, "I'm not," like all the good cops, all the smart cops, all the most experienced cops, like, I got to get out of here because I cannot go to jail for trying to subdue a guy on meth. And now you have these other cops that are there that are still listening, and they stood, and they're like, everyone stand down, don't support ICE. And I'll say it again. We said it everything we say on this show, why don't you listen to? The last video we showed of that woman getting bumped by the car on ICE, they think they're helping until they get in their own way and they get in trouble. And the reason the cops had to show up there is because he told them to stand down. He told them not to, and then he said, ICE, get the fuck out. And if you don't get how much better it sounds when we say it, because we curse. And when these Democrats say it, they can't curse. And 1 minute he's like, get the fuck out. He's like, and now let's all be peaceful. You are a Nazi. You're a communist. Yeah. He's a piece of garbage that cares nothing about his people. You should show the stats on that thing, the opening video. The first one you showed me, that's where we should go. Unbelievable. Just what's going on in Minnesota and how they're not Nazis. They're leeches. They're leeches.
So wait, all right, we'll do that one next. We're going to do a video from Brandon Gill in just a moment, Bill, if you don't mind, please. But before we get there, I want to remind you folks, yesterday was the 5-year anniversary of Ashley Babbitt not trying to run down a cop and getting shot anyway. She was...
well put.
Thank you. You watch. They're going to make this broad a hero. Thank God it's not hot out. Oh, wait, is she black? That'll change everything.
No, she had a car.
Oh, now you just made...
I heard that.
You just made another black woman fat. You're the anti-gym membership.
The guy didn't shoot someone in the back of a bus. What?
What? All right, folks, we've got more hijinks and hilarity. That's what we call it anyway. I'm actually watching the numbers of the viewers go down.
All the right ones are tuning in, trust me.
There you go. All right, now, this is my new favorite politician. His name's Brandon Gill. He's a rep from Texas. And we might do a little stop and go here.
However you want to do it.
So if you hear something and you want to change, just yell, stop.
Right.
And, all right, is that cool, Bill? Okay, thank you. Here we go. Brandon Gill, rep from Texas.
Again, thank you for being here. Ask you, does large-scale Somali...
Perfect. All right. That was just a test.
Yeah, that was a test. All right.
Let's go.
Immigration make Minnesota stronger or weaker?
Certainly stronger.
Certainly stronger. Do you know what percentage of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on food stamps?
No.
54%. Do you know what that number is for native Minnesota-headed households?
Well, to be clear, a majority of the...
It's 7%. There's a big difference between 54%.
52% of Somalian households on SNAP, and I think that lady in the first video is probably not Somalian, but she's on it 4 times. She's got 4 snaps.
But do you tell you what's about to snap? Like the supports in her pants. What will always get me about these videos, and I do mean these videos. It's always people on the left that when you ask them a question, there's no hesitation. No. Yeah. No. Well, like when they're doing the global warming scam. Do you know what percentage of the atmosphere is CO2? No.
No.
You're asking for billions of dollars. No. Do you know at what point plant life on the planet starts to die? No. No. Aren't you a little bit embarrassed? No. No. I'm just waiting for money.
You know what I love about this Sitzpinkler here? Sitzpinkler, that's German slang for a man who sits when he pee-pees because he's a sissy. What I love about him, he's trying to go. He's Someone told him, if you make fun of Somalians, that's racist. So he's oh, well, hold on, let me just, now watch. He says it 3 times in here, and he finally lets him say what he's going to say. I won't give it away.
Oh, yeah, and it's useless. Go on.
All right, go.
7%, is there not?
Excuse me, sir, could I answer the question?
Let me move on. We've got a lot of questions here. What percentage of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on Medicaid?
I don't know.
It's 73%. Do you know what that number is for Minnesota native households?
Again, you're using the phrase Minnesota native households, but the majority...
The number is 18%. That's a quite
74
an
versus
difference.
18.
I think we would,
Can I answer the question, please?
let me ask you one more, and then we can go on to that. What percentage of Somali-headed households are on welfare in general?
Pause it. Now, you know right now, you know he doesn't know. And this is, like, I wish they were showing him, because as much as I wish they were showing, because you'd want him to be like, he'd be like, no. He's inconvenienced.
Yes.
He's inconvenienced by, what is it, facts.
Yep.
He's inconvenienced by the people that are leeching off the good people of Minnesota, all 5 of them from what I can guess at this point. And he's like, no. And he's just sitting there. And you would think you're taught, like, to be good at, like, this job. You have to listen to people when they're talking. And all he's thinking of, I got this. I'll just say, you know, what kind of Minnesotan. You know what I mean? And that'll be the reveal. I'm done if you there you
Absolutely. Let's continue, please.
It's 81%. What about, let me just ask you, after 10 years of being in the United States, what percentage of Somali immigrant households continue to be on welfare?
I don't know.
The number is 78%. So even after 10 years,
look how unfazed the guy is, by the way.
After 10 years, you went from 81% to 78%.
Yeah.
That means a couple of people died.
Oh yeah, that's how dumb the left is.
It's the same people.
That's how. I guarantee you're right. That's hilarious, because that goes back to when they're in California. Like, yeah, our homeless problem is down. It's like it went from like 5 million to 4.8 million because 300,000 homeless people died in the winter. It's like, that's not, well, it's kind of solving the problem. Anyway, back to you.
We lost 6 Somalians, so we went from 81 to 78%.
And look at his,
better.
He's like, nah, can't be bothered. This guy, well, look at him on the left. You're like, nah, but I got to ask you something. Axe away.
Yep. All right, take it away.
8% of Somali immigrant households continue to be on welfare. Do you know what that number is for native Minnesota-headed households?
Again, you're using
non-Somali immigrant-headed households.
If I can just answer the question, when you're using the phrase native Minnesotans, the majority of Somali Minnesotans are as Minnesotan as any of us. They were born in the United States.
Listen to this math.
It's only 8,000 of the 108,000.
Stop.
It's
only 8,000 of 108,000 Somalis came here. The rest were born here. My God, what kind of ovaries do these women have?
Yeah, but do you know why so many were born here? Because that's just it. How many of those kids, of those 108,000, are under 10 years old? Because they just reproduce like rats. I shouldn't say like rats. That would mean they're not the same. And he's like, and he tries to pull that out. He's like, well, only 8,000 of those 108,000, just snuck in the last administration. I said snuck in. You snooping schnorons.
8,000 people created another 100,000 because there's 108.
Yeah.
Simple math. 8,000 Somalis created 100,000 more.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
You know why? Because all they do is bang. They can't make out because their faces are like rakes, so they can't kiss each other. And you don't want a dude going down on you with buck teeth. I said buck. So all they do is get right to the good stuff. You know, and their bodies, like, have you ever seen like a documentary on the ocean? And when the fish, have eggs, they have thousands of them. You know why? You know why? Because they're gonna get eaten by things. And when you have a kid in Somalia, that's what it is. You better spray your seed in Somalia in 3 seconds, because in 5, the unsanitary conditions will kill you with Ebola. So you really just trust me. If you're in America where it's clean and you're welcome, they get pregnant like that, because like it's easy to get pregnant in a society.
Yeah.
In a place with, what is that? Running water? Whoa.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I've never been to Somalia. I don't think I've been, but it's something I've learned. No one from here dies of diarrhea.
No.
Somalia.
Yeah.
Well, take that back. We lost 4 because they went from 81% to 72. There's roughly 4 people who died probably of diarrhea.
It's unbelievable what they die of.
What do you catch? What do you catch when you fall into one of those little rivers of like where the oxen poop.
Dysentery?
Dysentery.
Is
They
that
got
it?
the dysentery. You know what the bad? You know what makes Somalian dysentery worse than normal?
Somalia. Somalia makes it's really like you said it, like you know what's funny, you're like I've never been to Somalia, and you would make a joke about like if you said I've never been to Italy, I've never no of course you haven't.
It's like falling into an outhouse. I'm in Somalia.
Oh, there's a better chance of me going to the moon than Somalia. There's a better chance of anyone going to the moon. Did we fake that? Was that not important? Now go on.
Hey Teresa, do we have Amy zooming in?
Yes,
6:30. All right, thank you. Thank you.
I love that on the fly stuff.
So,
Yeah.
do you want the flyers so you know what to talk about?
Oh, we got one. Is that the right one?
There's a newer one.
All right, cool. Thank you. We're going to get another flyer for you folks. Flyers all over. You know what?
Hey, let's use the old one. And whenever she says something like, that's not what I heard. Nope. Liar.
Thank you.
What kind of
It's
bullshit is
Teresa,
this
everyone.
broad feeding us, T?
Am I on TV?
You are
You
Teresa
are.
from the Patriots podcast.
I thought it was a time.
Tell them
I
tell them about your podcast.
Teresa from the Patriots
I'm Teresa
every
from the
Tuesday.
Patriots every Tuesday at 7:30. Oh my God! I didn't mean to hijack your show.
Did you hear?
No, we want you
On
to.
vacation. I mean on a commercial.
Did
No,
you
we
hear the
want you
beginning?
to
I said
hijack the show.
I said I sneak
It'll
on
be
every
funny.
show. I said next Tuesday I'm going to be on the Patriots in a wig going, hi. Every Tuesday. That show's great. It's like the.
Are you on?
No, it's funnier that way. It's way funnier.
You're the comedian, not me.
No, he's the comedian. Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Thank you.
Your show.
Patriots podcast Tuesdays at 4:30.
I thought it was
live.
7:30.
Wait, what time is it? 7:30. Sorry, I said 4:30. Screwed it up. Yeah, you want to come on?
You know Gary McBride, the J6 expert?
No. What? Hold on.
Get a
Gary
chair.
McBride,
Well,
the J6
we're going to
expert.
commercial in 17 seconds.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, we'd love to have you on. Folks, we're going to go to commercial right now. We've got J6 expert Jerry McBride considering coming on the show.
He should reconsider.
Even considering is like that's a compliment to us.
It's a mistake.
We'll be back. Hold on.
Notice your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter, and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
It's me, Joe the Box. And I'm John the Blanket with the America First Podcast.
That's what I'm talking about, the Fred Rubino Podcast.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting! Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse.
Welcome to Liberty's Cage, the podcast tearing down the walls of America's broken justice system.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
The America First Warehouse, where our thoughts will always be.
Whoa, folks, we're back. We've multiplied like Somalians. We've multiplied.
How about the hustle by everyone to put that together?
Let's hear it from Mark.
We didn't know it was such a pain in the ass. We're like, well, it wasn't for us. I just walked over, got another drink, and they did everything. But this looks great. Welcome.
I thought we were just going to sit here. We've got Gary McBride here, who knows everything about J6. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now,
That's
Gary,
right.
let me ask you something. Did you see this Tundra Wookiee up in Minnesota who tried to run over a cop and get ventilated? Did you hear about that?
We were listening to it in the van, but not watching it because I was in the back, kind of kicking back.
Okay, now
from DC.
I've got a question. How many cops did Ashley Babbitt try to run over before they murdered her?
0.
Oh, see, he is an expert.
He is an expert. I was going to say 5. But I've been drinking since breakfast. What are you, quitters?
All right, Gary, let me ask you this. How many cops died on January 6th?
None.
What?
Yeah, this guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, that's not what I've got a blue-haired cousin. She's obese, all right? And, I'm sorry, I said she. I said G. I think her pronouns are...
Shim? Ziz?
Or ding-dong, maybe, because she eats a lot of... Now, all right, who's that? You'll know, because you hate black people. Who's the guy... Who's the black guy with the bow tie?
What's that?
With the bow tie?
Don Lemon?
No, he's like a big...
Uncle Remus?
I hate Jews. He's one of those guys.
Oh, Farrakhan?
Yeah, Farrakhan. Farrakhan. Now, Gary...
Oh, my God, what did I get into?
Well, you're going to replace one of us. We're not... Maybe both of us. One of Farrakhan's boys ran over or into a Capitol cop about a couple weeks after J6, and I saw Joe Biden go, look at these cops who died because of J6, and he read that guy's name off. Did you see that?
No.
You know what?
No.
We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up on the break. He did. All right, let me ask you this. So, what's that? Oh, we have a Zoom guest. Pastor Casper?
Hello. It is a packed show today.
Let's bring Pastor Casper in. Pastor Casper called my radio show the other day. Wait a minute. Hey, how are you? Pastor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you as well as Lydia.
Is that your...
There you go. That's Pastor Castor, folks, who is part of the this whole thing coming this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. This would be the Stay Awake America National Tour. Pastor Castor, you're a musician. Can you tell us what's going on and what you're going to be doing?
I'm going to be playing with my band, and we're hoping to play a song that I did with my friend Rick Derringer just before he passed away. It was actually his last performance. It's a song called Freedom, so we'll be doing that one as well. And a lot of the music that we're doing pertains to Stay Awake America. In fact, there is a song that General Flynn inspired me to write called Stay Awake America. So we'll be doing that, and I'm also one of the speakers.
All right. All right, we got Pastor Castor or Casper?
It's Casper.
Casper, all right. Now,
I'm
you called my radio show the other
C-A-S-P-A-A-R.
day, and I got a bunch of messages. One of them said, I'll rephrase it. How close was your hometown to George Harrison's house? Because he thought, that's George Harrison. I said, that's not George Harrison. It's Pastor Casper.
Actually, I was really good friends for a while with George's sister Lou. She one time told me I was the only Christian she ever actually liked.
Really? So are you from the same neighborhood? Because they said you have the same accent.
Yeah, I used to live in Northern England, yeah. I spent time in Liverpool and Manchester as well, so.
Manchester, you know who's from Manchester, right? Ozzy Osbourne. Am I right?
The late Ozzy Osbourne.
Sadly.
Well, you know, that at the time period, they wouldn't even let you out of UK unless you played drums or guitar, and it was like easier to play guitar because it was lighter, you know, I could travel more with it. I'm just messing with you.
Now, Pastor, you told me a horrific story. I would love for you to tell again, if you don't mind. What happens in the UK if a woman gives birth and she says, I don't want my child to have a digital ID? What happens?
Well, they're trying to push forward the concept right now. They're threatening that they will take the child away and imprison the parents.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
England has turned into a police state for the most part. Yeah, I've got friends scattered throughout the UK, and they seem oblivious to what's actually going on at times. Because the news. In fact, I remember I came back over from England a couple of years ago after I went back to tour, and I found a hilarious little skit where somebody took Theresa May and pasted her face over a Monty Python skit. Nobody in the UK could watch it because they're censoring everything.
Wow.
Wow.
We were just saying.
A friend from the BBC, and he couldn't watch it.
We were just saying yesterday, we were talking, me and Bill and Fred, just like how some of the greatest skits ever. And they were so, Randy, since we have the pastor on, they're Monty Python, they're all the stuff, and it's like,
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill, we literally said, and Bill goes, they're all English. I'm like, guarantee. I didn't say guarantee, but now I feel like I should have. It's like, I bet you can't do that now, and we're finding that out. It's like they're clamping down on comedy. If you don't get that, this is what they're trying to clamp down on. Not comedy as they want you to believe it. It's Jimmy Kimmel and all that stuff. The gut-busting stuff that you see. We were watching this video. I bet you've seen it. It's a 90-second clip of some guy for Al Qaeda, and he's talking, and they're showing he's talking English, and they're showing subtitles underneath, and then somebody else talks, and there's no subtitles, and he goes, why the fuck doesn't he get subtitles? And he's getting mad. He's like, I went to the American school in Cairo, and it's just so irreverent and funny, and they want to take that kind of gut-busting, healing laughter away from us. It's incredible. Back to you, Pastor. I'm sorry.
Pastor, can I ask you, they just arrested a comedian. I think he landed at Heathrow. I think he landed at Heathrow, and the cops showed up with guns. Do you remember that guy? About a month ago.
It's insane at this point. I mean, there's several stories I can recall where a certain group of the Religion of Peace grooming gangs, and they raped this young teenage girl. The father goes to the police station to register a complaint. What did the police do? They arrested the father for complaining about the rapist.
Unbelievable.
Let's think of Birmingham, England. Was like 2 years ago. A woman was standing. She was a missionary. She's standing outside near an abortion clinic. The police come up. It's on film. They go, "Are you praying?" And she goes, "Well, I might have prayed in my thoughts." They arrested her for praying in her thoughts.
I saw that. So all right. Something I would love to get this on air. I bring this up to my so-called liberal friends, and they go, well, that's AI. That's AI. And I saw a video where two cops, female cops, DEI, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And they go up to a house, and they say, we need to look at your daughter's phone because we believe she's looked at something.
Right. Yeah, I saw that as well.
So that's real.
I didn't see that. That's insane.
So that really happened. That's not AI.
No, that apparently did happen. And I mean, that's the sort of thing that's going on. In fact, I was back over the last 2 years, and I had a number of churches where I played a lot of concerts, and I spoke at a lot of churches. And one church asked me to address artificial intelligence, but they didn't want me to say anything about the vaccines. I'm going, they're all connected. So I told everybody in the church, I said, the reason that Jesus spoke in parables is because they had fact checkers in his day too. So I got my message across. And then afterwards, a policeman came up to me that was there and looked at me and said, you realize you could be arrested for what you just preached inside a church in England.
You can be arrested for watching a man preach.
Well, he said you could be arrested for what I had just preached. But then he hugged me and said, thank you for being bold enough to share the truth, because most of the clergy won't do it anymore. I just call your attention. This has been unfolding for a long time. I mean, we are clearly in the end times. And yet transhumanists like Craig Venter that worked for DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, right? What were they looking for? Exploring the God VMAT2 gene. Craig Venter took out a patent on the VMAT2 God gene, we call it. The Supreme Court in America, the judges granted him the ability to own people. On the 13th of June 2013, they said if you had a synthetic gene inside them, then you could be owned by the patent owner.
God, I have an expression. What's going on in the UK will hit the United States in 3 to 5 years. Am I inaccurate, or do you think that's close?
I hope you're inaccurate.
I think a lot of what happens in England ends up coming here. And I mean, really, to me, let's think about it. And I do support support President Trump. But last year he took office, right? And what happened? He brings out 3 guys on day 1, right? Larry Ellison and the other guy from Japan. And what does he announce? Stargate. And we're going to put like $500 billion into developing Stargate for artificial intelligence. Now I get it. You can't let the other nations, get ahead of you, right? So I understand that, but it's really like, seems like the old railroad nations, like one company was building from the north, another from the south. They are going to join in the middle because it tells us the Bible tells us clearly we're going into a time where there's going to be a one world government, a one world religion, which the Pope announced a couple of years ago. Prince Francis declared Chrislam the one world religion. And you're going to have a cashless society. I mean, how close are we to this?
Exactly. Folks, Pastor Casper here. He's going to be here this weekend with General Flynn's tour, the Stay Awake America tour. Where can we get tickets? Is it stayawakeamerica.com?
Stayawakeamerica.com, and just look for the New York date, and then just click on there. You can get general admission, you can get VIP tickets and hang out with us. You get streaming if you can't make it physically.
What's that? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. What inspired you to get this tour going? We've got exactly 1 minute, 2 seconds.
I was part of the Reawakening. I spoke there. My band played at the last Reawakening. General Flynn called me up after President Trump got elected and said, your music is so uplifting. We got to do some more concerts together. And as we talked about it, we realized that most Americans, a lot of people think, Trump's in office again. And somehow prophecy stopped, took a holiday. Prophecy has not taken a holiday. You need to be praying for President Trump. He needs spiritual guidance. He needs the Holy Spirit to show him what to do here. He can't do it all on his own. We, the people, need to come forward, step up our game, be like David, running into the battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what Stay Awake America is. Don't go back to sleep. Stay awake.
Stay awake, folks. StayAwakeTour.com. Get your tickets. It's going to be a big weekend here at the America First Warehouse. Pastor, thank you so much for coming on. I look forward to meeting you properly on Sunday. We'll see you then, sir.
God bless you.
And God bless you. And folks, we'll be right back. Hold on.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
The America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
We are magically somehow still on, folks, and we got Gary McBride here. He knows everything you want to know about J6. So, Gary, we're going to throw up a video, and I'm going to ask you who this is, because we think we know. We think we know, and you can tell us what's going on. So
well, we know his three-letter initials, but I don't know him by name. Here we go.
Exactly. All right, take it away, Booth.
I don't know.
Well, look at him. He's like, what? Oh, I'm being filmed?
Do not go in there.
Do not go in there. Now watch. He gets tough. Whoa! USA! Now he's going to push him again.
He's accusing him of doing it because he got caught on camera.
He's accusing him of doing it. And there happened to be a little piece of wood there. Is that the one with the piece of wood and he starts swinging it? Just happened to... All right.
No, I don't think so.
All right, let's stop it there, boys. Gary, that guy, we don't know his name because he's all... But he's not a Trumper, is he?
No, he's not. No, and I wish I could remember the J6er that was there. He was part of press. He passed away a while back. And he pushed that video to every congressman. I remember him going to Peter Ticton's office and showing it to him. It just didn't get picked up. Nobody wanted to talk about it.
Why is that? Are they all
nobody
in
wants
on
to
it?
talk about it when, you know, we wonder who that really is.
Yeah.
Because that was not a J6 or whatever you want to call him. That was somebody. I'll say I believe it's somebody within the government or who knows.
Oh yeah, it was an FBI operation.
It was an op. I mean, and you can clearly see how he reacts and pushes that kid. And what's funny is how he reacts when he gets pushed. He's like, you know, it's like, whoa.
All right, Booth Masters, can we start it from the beginning, please? Watch, folks. Watch the way this clown reacts when he realizes he's on camera. So we'll show this again just from the beginning, just for a couple of seconds. All right, watch. He has no idea. Oh, hey.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hey.
Oh, my.
Do not go in there.
And he's blaming that guy. Blaming him. And at one point, he'll push me in. He'll cock his right hand back like he's going to cold cock him. Cold cock. I just said that. All right, thank you.
You know what? Let me say something that just reminded me of something of years ago when I was doing this. That window comes out so easy.
Yep.
Yeah. So easy. And I don't remember who this was I talked to, but all those windows were replaced about 2 months prior to January 6th.
I never heard that one. I've heard a lot of stuff. Wow.
Yeah, so it was, and the person that replaced those windows, if I knew his name, I probably wouldn't say it anyways, but that was some information that I got, that those windows were replaced just, 2 or 3 months, whatever it was, before J6. But you can see how easily it pops out, and you're thinking the Capitol should be the most secured fortress.
I would think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just comes out like plexiglass. Really? We're putting plexiglass on the Capitol?
You can verify, right? Like, there were 2-ton Jefferson or Washington, some rotunda doors that can only be opened from the inside.
Yeah, that's right.
And you see the guy, like, look, and then they let them in, which they didn't have to do. And like, people could have pushed them open. They couldn't have.
No.
They could not have, okay? And while they were doing it, then people would have, but no.
Which way did they open up? Inside or outside?
Inwards.
Inwards?
No, and I'm thinking of some other people. Inwards.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, not only when you think about that, then suddenly I think like, yeah, I didn't even think of that. Why would you have doors like that and not windows that what you just said are that don't peel off like a banana?
The electromagnetic doors you can't get through, but this window.
Yeah.
This window just goes.
Yeah.
That's what's ridiculous about it. It's never really been talked about, but it's always been in the back of our minds. And when I say our, it's a lot of me and the other investigators. It's
when you say so you investigate. Were you at J6? Were you?
I was not at J6.
I
was at home. You can say it now.
Allegedly. Yeah, you can say it now. Thank Christ.
No, I was just at home watching a video and something caught my eye. I rewind, push play. And as soon as I did that, something else caught my eye. And that's what started it for me.
What was it that caught your eye?
This
Obviously,
was a scene inside the Capitol with an officer leading a group of people upstairs. And it's once that started and I investigated that whole video, it just, I was hooked. I was like, something ain't right here. And so I was given access to Capitol footage and body-worn camera.
Wow.
And I just went to town, and I'll say it now, too. I was told not to download nothing.
Really? Who told you that? Can you tell us?
No, it was a law firm.
Oh, okay.
But I was given a password and everything to look at this out of my house, because you would have to go to a firm to be able to watch it so they could watch you.
By the way, Powell's the guy that filmed it. Shout out Jericho. And Bill Moore asks, ask him why people involved in prosecuting J6ers aren't in jail at a minimum, because no one goes to jail. But I'd love to know your thoughts on that.
Say that again with...
How come people that are involved in prosecuting all the January 6ers that chased after grandmothers, and we talked about Kevin, he's in the middle. No one, he's the last person they want to arrest because they want to get all the big names, right? So because that scares people, and they want to get the grandmothers because that terrifies people.
Yeah.
You know. But go on.
You know what? And it was to me, it was a setup, and it was also telling people, you better not speak. You better not go against the government. You better not protest
peacefully.
Because what happened there was it scared the hell out of everybody. And they're like, man, we can't do this no more, which didn't stop a lot of us.
Right.
And it was part of the whole, it was part of the whole plan for them.
Yeah.
To
silence free speech.
Silence everybody.
To frighten people out of it, because people were all, and that's when people really started catching on. Wouldn't you say, I've said this where I can't say it enough, the world changed more after COVID than it did after 9/11. And it changed so much during COVID, people started catching on. When this went on, they're like,
it's crazy
people are paying attention.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick they started arresting people. It's facial recognition. It was happening that day.
It's amazing how
it was also social media. They're already going on those pages.
But it's amazing how they can track. They were prosecuting people. Am I wrong? Saying well, we know you're in the Capitol. Why? We used your phone, and that proves it. Yet when they made that movie 10,000 Mules, they're like, these phones prove that they were at the Dropbox multiple times. You can't use that.
Yeah.
Are you retarded? Don't get up. Are you?
I'm special.
Yeah. I just had a brain fart.
We have
you just reminded me of
I had brain diarrhea.
You'll be fine.
No, but you're talking. These people need to be held accountable.
Yes,
of course.
And we don't need to wait freaking 6, 10, 20 years and then finally hear the truth. The truth needs to come out right now, and the truth is coming out. But these people need to be held accountable.
I agree. I got a question for you. There's a bunch of animals who call themselves sedition hunters.
They were there this weekend.
Whoa, yeah, good. Who are they? Because I got a call from this salad-dodging pedophile of NBC named Ryan J. Riley. He says, oh, we got you. There's video. I'm like, how would he have video? I think sedition hunters, are they FBI? Who are these clowns?
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, I think it has these guys. For me, I think it comes from George Washington University.
Ah.
And
how did they get
I
the
may be
videos
wrong.
when they weren't public?
What's that?
How did they get the videos if they weren't public yet? Because they got videos of me peacefully and patriotic.
I have videos of you I wish you would stop sending. I'm going to tell you right now.
No, somebody came up to me this weekend and said Sedition Hunters is here. And I said, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's too late now. I mean, I come out with who I am now. I used to lay low just because of what I did with videos and stuff like that and how I obtained it. And I've watched more than 10,000 hours of J6 videos when I've helped probably close to 30 defendants and their attorneys.
Wow.
And when you go into the courtrooms during that time, and one of my videos are brought up to help a defendant, let's say Luke Coffey for one. He's the one with the crutch that holds it up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I had video that was submitted, and prosecutors, boom, they stand up right away, and they have a sidebar. They put on the white static noise so you can't hear what they're talking about.
Wow.
And then that footage is not allowed to be shown.
But they don't tell you why?
No. I'll tell you why. It's the truth. It's exculpatory evidence.
Yep.
There's so much exculpatory evidence, and the amount of information through these videos that the defendants and their attorneys had to just go through. The prosecutors and everybody else had years to put a story together, and then you got months to go through it.
Yep.
Which does not give you time at all.
Now, Gary, my friend Gino and I, we have this thing that we do on the show when we have a guest. It's called Threesome Gangbang Questionnaire, True or False. We just throw questions. You get Mr. True or False. You want to play?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got a question. Ready?
Yeah.
True or false? Did cops move the gates to let people get closer?
True.
True or false, if this took place in England, you could call it an insurrection because guns aren't legal. But we live in America, so wouldn't there be guns found there, so you can't technically call this an insurrection?
Well, I'll tell you what, the scaffolding commander led a group of people to tear down the fencing, which had the signs on it. This was one of the biggest things. There were so many people there that day. By the time they got to that fencing, it was gone.
Was that weak little fencing?
Yeah.
I walked over that. I went, oh, hey, that's pretty cool.
No, you see him run over there. I uncovered this. You see him run over there, and he's pointing at guys what to do. They tear it down, and they just start running with it. And then he climbs up the scaffolding. He's at the top the whole time. And I can't think of his name right now, but I uncovered who that was. And but he was never arrested.
Watch this. True or false, Nancy Pelosi turned down the National Guard while her husband was getting blown by a twink.
True.
True or false? I had the best head of hair of any 55-year-old J6er there that day. All right, well, we'll marinate on that one.
It's his lack of answer that makes it so funny.
No, because I was going to say false, but I wasn't at J6 because I had a great head of hair. You could ask what he said.
Look at that. Look at that. We got some videos up. Thanks, boys. We've got less than 30 seconds left. I've got so many questions. Would you mind calling in my radio show soon?
I don't mind at all.
I would love that.
You know what I love? AMAs. Ask me anything and I'll answer.
Oh, my God. Folks, Gary McBride knows everything about J6. You have not heard the last of him. We'll be back. We've got 9 seconds. Don't forget, Stay Awake America Tour this weekend. And do me a favor, folks. Be free. Stay free. We'll see you next week.